Well, in London, Heathrow Airport officials just announced flights will resume after an overnight fire and power outage force a full closure and shutdown of operations.
Well, right now the lights are back on, but the incident caused international travel chaos for dozens of airlines and their customers. Many people are stranded in countries across the world because planes simply could not fly into or out of the airport. Heathrow is warning that it may take days before operations are finally back to normal.
NBC News correspondent Daniele Hamamdjian joins us now from Heathrow. So, Danielle, the scene outside of Heathrow, quiet right now. We can hear not a lot of activity behind you, but what can we expect over the next few hours as these flights begin to resume and hopefully get people where they were hoping to go?
That's right. And there's quite a bit of media here, as you can imagine, and we all keep turning around to see if we're going to see that first plane in the sky. But I dare say there seems to be a bit more movement on the ground behind us. Our colleagues at Sky News believe that the first flight, the first British Airways flight, will take off in just under 2 hours' time. You're right. There are thousands and thousands of people stranded because of this fire. This is Friday. This was meant to be the busiest day of the week. More than 1,300 planes scheduled to fly in and out of Heathrow Airport. That amounts to 200,000 people directly affected. And then you think about the knock-on effect all over Europe and the world. Flights impacted from Los Angeles to South Africa to Singapore. Some planes had to turn around within minutes of their journey yesterday. Others had to be diverted moments before they were scheduled to land in London. Now, some have compared this to the incident in 2010, the Icelandic volcano ash cloud that disrupted for days, if not weeks, travel across Western Europe. 84 million people travel through Heathrow Airport every year, the busiest airport in the UK and Europe, and one of the busiest, of course, in the world.
So what do travelers, Danielle, need to know if they are, in fact, planning flights to go into or out of Heathrow?
Well, usually the airlines will take care of you in terms of food and accommodation. But given the fact that these are extraordinary circumstances out of the control of the airlines in terms of financial compensation, generally there just simply won't be one. But the best piece of advice that we can give travelers is call your airline directly, because their policies will certainly depend on the jurisdiction that they're in. Guys, back to you.
Daniele Hamamdjian, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.